Welcome back to welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Video. Don't forget like, comment, so you get that notification.
https://youtube.com/@BritneyEdwards1996 C equals KVW_ZLZ and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
If you tell by the title, I'm streaming 2K26 offline. My career, gonna play playing the regular career, cause I play buying BC. For myself and the Lakers, draft the Lakers, my favorite team is the Lakers. I'm 69 away. This is episode 25, of course. I'm 69 away from 400 subscribers. T7. Nothing was off the garage. They were all halfway through the season. It's my first season that quick. Like I said yesterday stream, or you stream before that. Well, keep it a rookie to my since I'm gonna play my old 2K. So wrap my back around to 2K26. Jazz is still at we 14-0. We playing at home. Let's get it. That's not like that. It's an easy dub. It's a rivalry. Go back to my rookie years. When he played. Here's that towards the end. Rest in peace to the GOAT. And one for his pilot watched it earlier. For his pilot, he used to use his training. His pilot to use his training. But rest in peace to the GOAT. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, bro. But this is an opportunity to go with Kobe Bryant face the Jazz in the playoffs and face them in the playoffs for his career, all to the end of his career. Rest in peace to the GOAT.
There's a clear talent.
So this is a rivalry.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play.
Let's go. Whoop.
That is not possible. What we just
Doesn't work.
Is that possible? I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. The three from George. It's home by Los Angeles. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
When you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Kessler passes to Bailey. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Kessler, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well,
seems like
you got 13 or 14
that video
all trying to win now. It just doesn't work that way.
Focus up right here.
It's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Back to George. There's the three. Edwards with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
I got there. Rudy, we'll take 8-0.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Reed.
Oh.
Another miss by Utah.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Clutch.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
I gotta eat one. Nope, I don't know what. In my house.
Jazz retain possession. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Los Angeles leading by 10. From deep, drains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
And the basket.
Let's go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart.
They're
completely in disarray.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to his offense. Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Oh, what a brash play by the young guy. James showing us what this rookie can do.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Bailey passes to Markkanen, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For three, Edwards. And
Los
Angeles with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint.
Let's go.
3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Utah getting another chance here. Kessler with the bucket.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
For 3, Edwards. Bucky 7 drops in.
7
for 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triples. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Markkanen, offensive rebound.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Ayton, good in the assist.
Let's go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 19. And we'll be back with you for the start. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Lebowski's out there with Nurkic. Then it's Collier. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Luke in at the 3 spot.
McCourt.
Down low. Back to George. There's the screen.
Over.
Pass to Filipowski. That one's in his first shot this game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
LeBron, a screen on George. Edwards passes to LeBron.
Right back. Let's put our team. Let's go.
Assist on that one.
And strong finish by LeBron. Listen, this guy is not intimidated by the level of play in the NBA. That's rare for a rookie.
Launches a 3. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Well, that's a breakdown
defensively. Shooters.
Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
For 3, Edwards. And they recover it. A 3 ball. Good in the assist.
This is White. That's her 16.
And it's now 23 points for Clutch.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And that one's good, George.
I literally tried to block that.
Because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
George against Edwards. Inside. And LeBron throws it down.
I'm on 18. Let's go.
Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler
comes in
for Kyle Filipowski, and Bailey subbed in for Collier. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Bulls. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up.
Let's go. 4-3-20. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to turn things around.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
I got you. Play it, George.
Pass to Markkanen. From the arc. The rebound by James.
Wow, his shooting woes continue. And it's
good dunk on. Why would you jump? 4-20. Why would you jump?
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Nice LeBron.
Movement by Utah. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Markkanen missing again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Edwards finds James.
Let's go.
Coming off
the
assist from
Edwards.
Edwards got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
For
Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not maybe time for a different approach.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
For the Jazz, sensible checked in, and it's Collier in for George. Back to Markkanen. Kessler up top. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ayton. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Edwards with it. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dish like this.
It was LeBron.
Pass to Collier.
Let's go shoot that.
Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
We're good.
Collier's got his first basket of the night.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
Let's go. Open lane. With 13-4.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. 2 points, that one goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Markkanen a screen on Edwards. To the paint. Markkanen, good. 6 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Los Angeles having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing with fantastic discipline, very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. Then there's then it's Austin Reed.
Right here.
And
Take one
it's
shooter.
in at the 1 screen. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For 3, Edwards. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
I don't understand.
And here's Utah. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Count that one. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
There's the triple. Edwards, that's good.
That's his voice.
He's the reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's George. Markkanen inside the line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Kessler setting the pick for George.
No.
Edwards with the block.
That's
And
my
here's
read.
the drive.
Let's go.
And Edwards
Let's see what it was.
slams it in.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
Report.
Can they get it?
Reeves has an over screen.
Sensabaugh's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Good.
Edwards looking it over. Now James over Markkanen. No good from 11 feet.
I hit that.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Hachimura. To the inside. Kessler against Ayton. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton a screen on George. Edwards passes to Ayton. And that one drops. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Back to George. Here's Sensabaugh.
Please do it.
Speed that time from George.
Why did I tell him shooters?
George has got 3 assists in the game. Here is Edwards. He has 38 in the game. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
George passes to Kessler. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Pass to Markkanen. Sinks that one from the post. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick and roll action. He can do anything.
By Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Kessler against Ayton. Here's George, and again it's Utah.
Nice looking mid-range shot by George. Such an aggressive scorer.
George with the steal. To the middle. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does.
And one. Let's go.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Pass to Williams. Here's Filipowski, covered by LeBron. To the inside. Here's Nurkic, and he gets the bucket.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Jazz have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Mikhailuk, and the rejection by Ayton. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. Edwards got 46 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collier. Nobody near Nurkic. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show.
Puts up a deep 3.
Seen it.
All in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and
well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Jazz. We got Yusuf Nurkic. Collier out there with George. Then there's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
One expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this, it only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Pass to Nurkic. Nobody near George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 10 points here in the second half. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. James sets the screen for Edwards. Down low, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Mikhailuk, and Utah another three.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
I see three right back. Third to the dome. Let's go. 8 seconds for 4.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution.
Right here.
He has tormented this defense tonight.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Filipowski. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
For three, Edwards. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. George passes to Nurkic. Over Ayton. Nurkic can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
Edwards
got 58.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Filipowski. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:58 left in the fourth. And another one falls.
60.
I can't believe he's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in and night out.
McWart.
George passes to Mikhailuk. Another miss by Utah.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards drives in.
Let's go. 9-6. Let's go.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense.
That is a great
100 for 8. Let's go. Good touches right there. Let's go.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that.
Let's go. 100 for 8. Let's go.
That is incredible.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
3 seconds separate the shot clock. And good, he hits it again.
148.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
What's up, Daniel?
Winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
Matter of fact. What else? What method? Hall of Fame. If you lose a game of Hall of Fame, let's go to Superstar. Our next game gets the Jazz. 2-13. 15-0. Are you facing them? Let's go. Let's how we want to roll.
This should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Rui Hachimura is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Edwards. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Kessler. Clock at 6. Here's Markkanen. And it comes off the front of the rim. Edwards looking it over. James, a screen on George. Edwards, the pass to James. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James.
It'll be
interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now here's George. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to George. Over Edwards. Second chance effort. And the nice bucket inside from Kessler.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive.
No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Markkanen. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Bailey. Here's Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. George for three. Edwards against George. Edwards, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Down low. Oh, deflected. James with a steal. Here's the break. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by George. Aiden gets a double team. Good on the bucket.
Let's go.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. Nails it from 3.
Let's go.
Edwards got 7.
6.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 5. Markkanen from long range. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Little competitive spirit from Lauri Markkanen right there. Counters with his own 3.
And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's got 10.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Back to George. Well-timed pass, and he goes
straight
to the bucket for the layup.
Good.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Edwards, a pass to James.
Let's go.
And it's James with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the gameplay. A line change here for Utah. And a look at the stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing 0 indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
Rejected by James.
Oh, you got to be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense is giving him here.
Utah making a switch here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
14.
This guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Edwards, a pass to Aiden. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Let's go.
Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Nurkic, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Clayton, and here's Nurkic. Shoots over Ayton. Again, Utah, good for 2.
Well, you can see on the face-up, Nurkic will drop that midi on you.
Outside Edwards. Knocks down the long J.
Let's go.
Edwards got 16 points.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Filipowski. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, the pass to Aiden. Here's James. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's
Mikhailuk with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Good D.
Let's go. Ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves out there with Edwards. And there's LeBron James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the 5. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Edwards, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Mikhailuk. George in the post, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Collier. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
4.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Edwards outside. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. For 3, George. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Nice shot by George.
Well, Keontae George loves capitalizing in the painted area.
Okay, lose this game all of 1 just for the superstar.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Let's go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Filipowski. Bailey's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. George against Edwards. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
And here's Edwards. 22 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 3. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Reeves. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. You start short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Los Angeles. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here's Collier, opening, close, and he drops it in. Collier's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Now he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Inside. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. On up the court. Here's Reeves. Oh, now that's how you finish a break.
Let's go.
Throw it down with force.
I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Markkanen from long range. Gets the three to fall. Markkanen's got 10.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Kessler finds Markkanen. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Aiton's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen outside. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
How impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 35.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his
confidence. And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Just grow.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. That one gets going at 1 p.m. Eastern.
2 of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission.
Billy sent for the letter. That's how come I can
Thanks as always.
Let's walk in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Bailey. Then there's George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Pass to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on James. And finished off by Kessler.
41.
Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Edwards with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Shot is good by Edwards.
Even though they...
What's up, Watcher?
Are you subscribed?
They have the lead. This guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal. I love it.
Marketing outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
But check out. Oh. I got you.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And so he hits both.
Good foul, 41.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. George passes to Markkanen. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now Los Angeles moving it up. That one's good from James on the assist from Hachimura.
Let's go.
James has got 4 this quarter.
He looks like he likes going. He's too far going. Good job. They hit the right boy.
Outside to the wing, right side. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
44.
He's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go for him.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back over to you.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
We're used to seeing LeBron cap off the break, but this time he gets it started with his defense.
Jazz trail by 15. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Sensabaugh. Off target from 3-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Edwards. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Clock at 4. And Edwards, here we go. And
Edwards slams it in. 44.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
George finds Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Reeves. And there's a pick. Markkanen outside. This one for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
This one, 47.
George has got 5 assists in the game. George against Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards gets the bucket.
47.
Edwards got 43 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Launches it, fires in the triple.
47.
Edwards got 11 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's George. That one goes. Count it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Now Edwards. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Let's go.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
George against Edwards. Out to the right wing. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. From deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Bailey. Again, Utah good for 2.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
Ayton with a screen. To the paint. Stolen by Kessler. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Reeves. Back to George. Hachimura with a rebound.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And he couldn't get an easier shot.
Yeah,
the defense right now just looks defeated.
Well,
they're in so quickly. Let's go.
Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so it's Los Angeles.
They're really full court. Get it over. Let's go.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Austin Reeves, then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Edwards in at the point guard position.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Edwards, the pass to James.
And one.
Right to the cup using that screen.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round pick.
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his
He
wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Let's go.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Jazz trail by 20. Here's Collier. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Come on now, that's easy money.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Good!
50.
That's another bucket.
Let's go.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. George finds Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. For 3, Collier.
Nope.
Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers lead by 20. Ayton inside. Markkanen's there. And there's Ayton on the assist by James.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch
Make
there.
it work.
George scanning the floor to the left side wing. Here's Collier. Nurkic to screen on Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. And here's Nurkic for 3.
Oh.
And another miss by Utah. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles.
Let's go.
It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Collier's
gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Ayton, a screen on George. Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. George for 3.
Nope.
LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Nurkic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Yusuf Nurkic does his best work.
It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Another shot. And Hachimura with the layup.
When you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Marketing from long range.
Oh.
And Reeves pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Edwards can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over.
Oh, my
goodness. What a finish.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
James.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cams. Sponsored by AT&T. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Bailey comes in for Filipowski. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. George passes to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. 5 to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Fires for 3.
Oh.
And Reeves pulls it down.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
George. First personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for the Lakers, Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
That's what I too.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
George in the post, guarded by Edwards. Markkanen outside. Utah moving the ball around. George for 3. He buries it from 3.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is...
I gotta fit the Clippers before I do that. Oh. Hall of Fame. What is 98? We still can't know. Let's get it. Win a home.
Who say does that?
Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to. Oh!
Let's go. Go up.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Shot by Collins, no good. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Jazz. James finds Edwards. LeBron with a screen on Leonard. Edwards, that's good.
Edwards got
his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Strong move by Leonard that time. He knows exactly how to use his strength to get an advantage.
Aiton a screen on Hart, and the call is going to be yes, it is.
Hey, take your feet, bro. You guys, take your feet.
The most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
As James Harden's score is going on, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Edwards' shot is good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Boy, I got the clip, bro.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. What a brass play by the young guy. James showing us what this rookie can do.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Here's Beal. Rebound the Lakers. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table, the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
One thing you can say about this organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
For 3, Edwards hangs on the trifecta. Edwards got 13 points.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
Harden kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Hachimura.
Come on, Reeves.
With the stop.
56, let's go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Leonard. Five to shoot. It's deflected.
I like how Hachimura made himself big, protecting that paint.
A different look for the Clippers.
Subscribe.
In for Zubac. Jones comes in for Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Dunn against Edwards. Inside. Lopez with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Beal. Leonard against Hachimura. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Edwards passes to Reeves. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Clippers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Putting that Stanton to the test. The big fella banging it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket.
Let's go.
7 for 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard, and it's denied.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end.
What was that pass, Reeves? What was that pass?
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For 3. No good on the shot. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers.
Go in and fuck out my police. Of course, not that one. Let's go. Let's go. You're too lucky here. Come on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. The shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Derek Jones is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. Ayton a screen on Harden. Here's Edwards, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. That's on Brook Lopez. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Ayton.
Foul. One. Let's go.
Bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Clippers trail by 10. Now, here's Harden. Lopez a screen. Goes up on the wing. Rebound the Lakers.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And now, Hallie LaForce.
Let's go.
James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Kevin.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. For a long time, Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you, because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Harden dishes to Leonard. Back to Harden.
Watch it plant, Harden. Watch it plant.
They need this. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards. No good on that one.
That's a foul.
Clippers trail by 14. Dunn right side. Lopez a screen on James. Harden the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Hachimura. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, and Jones sends it back.
Impressive vertical from Jones Jr. defending at a high level, elevating to do so.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harden against Edwards. This one for three.
Let's go.
Let's go. 15 on the game.
Let's go.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
That look. I got that look.
Good Kawhi working near the hoop.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ayton a screen on Hart. Edwards passes to Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
There's a little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
A different look for the Clippers.
First one, high T.
Checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. Beal taking his time here. Over Reeves. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Leonard, that's for 2. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in
Let's go. First half 19.
On the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clippers trail by 18.
McWhort.
Kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. It's blocked. To the paint. It's deflected.
I call for it.
Stolen by Dunn. Leonard against Hachimura. Leonard the pass to Collins. Here's Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. Good for his... Sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Reeves outside. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Beal against Reeves. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing.
On it.
The shot by Beal, no good. Lakers leading by 16. And
Let's go.
throws it down.
This look is something else. How about the hops of LeBron James?
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Delta Center. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dunn. Still without a basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
3.
17 seconds left here in the second. Left side, Edwards. From deep, Reeves. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And Beal puts up a deep 3. A dominating...
And they Reeves going to third quarter.
So far, hasn't been close. Lakers on top, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Go.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
This really so cool. I'm supposed to come back and keep walking over.
Thanks for spending halftime.
Let's get it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here.
Go for it. Go for it.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Austin Reeves out there with Edwards. Then it's James. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Reeves. Oh,
let's go.
No.
1-10-5. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Clippers trail by 16.
Look work.
Zubac kicks to Beal. Zubac with the screen for Beal. Back to Zubac. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
On deep, Reeves. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game.
He's telling us here, bro.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Reeves can't hit. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Collins. Outside Beal. Stolen by Reeves. Goes up.
Let's go.
Slam the perfect.
Let's go.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Let's go.
Lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Reeves against Beal. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Pass to Reeves.
He flopped. He was a floater.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Shot by Harden, wide open. And the 3 off target.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got it. Harden for 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Hachimura. They get it again. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Beal. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got 15.
You know, 3-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you've got a guarding beyond the arc.
Out to Edwards. Pass to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hachimura, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 11. And here's Beal. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. James in the post.
Let's go. We're not there now. Let's go.
The sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
Reeves finds 8. LeBron outside. Hachimura down low. He's covered by Leonard. Hachimura, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Lobs up there for Collins. And stolen by James. For the finish. And
let's go.
Throws it down.
You can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Keep this lead. Get it done before quarter. Let's go.
Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Let's go. 3-4-3, stop.
Of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Leonard on the bench,
like I said earlier in the stream, earlier in the video, look at him Hall of Fame. I'm a regular season or playoff. I want to play the superstar.
And it's
Lopez at the
5.
I want to play the superstar, please. Block here.
Lopez against Ayton. 4 on the clock. Lopez kicks to Batum.
Off.
Misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact
let's go.
we want to see out of him.
Let's go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3.
Oh.
Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reeves. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
4-3. Let's go.
He's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Dwight Leonard is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Ayton. Left block shot on the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just a big man with a quality jumper. Ayton has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Jones with the screen on Hachimura to the inside. And Jones slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Hachimura setting the big for LeBron. Strong inside.
Bit boil.
James using that pick and roll like a savvy veteran. This guy sees and feels the game like somebody who's been around for 10 years.
Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
By going cold in that first half, they made things hard on themselves, but they've been warming up since that time.
On the wing, Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Hits the three-point bomb.
Let's go, cut.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
Screen by Jones. Outside Leonard. Jones outside. The response triple. Answers back.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Hachimura.
Let's go. I don't know what they're It's hard to do. Cut.
Hachimura's teammates love seeing extra effort and hustle like that.
Clippers trail by 15. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Jones. And Beal subbed in for Dunn.
Oh, still. Let's go. It's not for two.
Mercy me.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. Collins, and the rejection by Eaton. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well, and an efficient player.
Edwards, he drills the
Let's go. Let's go for the four.
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how
That's the game right there.
His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Collins looking around. Kawhi. The three doesn't go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one.
Let's go. Let's go today. Let's go.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And stolen by Eaton. Edwards. Oh, that
Let's
was
go.
a two-hander.
Let's go today. Let's go
The
today.
whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now Zubac. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
650.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Lakers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ayton fires from 13 feet.
750. Right back.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Look at the door with
Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
for my matchup, it's not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Now let's say Dallas, Luka's former team. Let's put that matchup. There we go. Hall of Fame. Let's get it. What is this? Well, we 17 of Dallas 8 and 11. Back playing at home. Let's go.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie, and it's flagged in at the 3. Now here's Irving. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action.
13, up 1.
On a nightly basis.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 5 points.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to let that 3 go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Tries the spin move. And that one's good. Flag.
And the handles won't fly off the scouting report. But Flag was able to use them to get free.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edwards for 3. On target from range.
Down 1, 6-7, 7-6. Let's go. Down 1.
Bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Davis. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. James. Cashes in on the second chance points.
You're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
McGuire.
Irving against Edwards. Out left to the wing. Davis with a screen on James. Just 5 on the clock. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Great open.
Let's go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Irving, coming off a 12-point game. And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, B.A., but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
Got it.
Oh, 13-10, let's go.
Showing you a lot of strength on that move.
Good work.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Offensive rebound. Now Lively. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first.
We're good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Out to Hachimura. Lets the three fly. The putback. Outside Reeves. Edwards against Irving. Hachimura from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Fourth. Let's go.
Hachimura's got 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
It's
Gafford missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
They've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. Now here's Williams. On the wing, Thompson. From the arc. And Aiden pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Edwards for 3, and it falls for him.
He's
hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it.
I got it, Reeves.
Here's Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 3.
The Lakers lead by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to James. On the wing, Reeves from outside the arc. That falls.
Let's go.
Nice feed that time for
Number 12.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the score by the Lakers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back over to you, Brian.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Aiden. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Hachimura. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. James, a screen on Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Aiden. Blocked again!
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim. Well,
AD, you're not built like that, bro.
Searches for his scoring rhythm. They still have the lead for now.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Hachimura, the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James, a screen on Davis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Edwards against Irving. Davis probing. The three from Thompson.
Nope.
LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Hachimura missing.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
The first row.
Outside Irving. From about 19. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 10.
We all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Out to Hachimura. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Davis, and the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salary.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
Why are you selling?
Figure it out.
So how you miss open 3 right there?
Here's Flag. He's covered by Aiden. Irving for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Oh.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Matt was coming back and he's open 3 right there.
Edwards against Irving. On the wing, Reeves. James outside. Edwards against Irving. And there's James from the arc. Lively grabs the miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to Aiden. It's stolen by Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. 1:51 left in the second period. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head. If Davis gets the ball there, forget about it. It's 2.
Irving against Edwards. He drops it from range.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
There's Davis with the 3. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
James, a screen on Davis. Hachimura, the pass to James. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Davis. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Irving. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam
by Ayton.
he powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They need to go to their locker room and watch film of shooting. The best shooters in the world. Like me. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, in your career, you shot almost 50% from the field. It's not such a bad idea. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
Come on, let's walk in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Austin Reeves out there with Edwards. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Reeves misses the layup. Mavericks trail by 13. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
With my putter.
Outside Reeves from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of
Reeves, he's going there for no, bro.
Outside Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
They're just getting pushed around inside.
The Lakers lead by 9. Hachimura outside. Ayton passes to Hachimura. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Outside Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Hachimura sets a screen. Powering through, LeBron, and he gets the bucket. James just got his second bucket of the night.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Left side Irving. Jacks up a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Pure from 3-point range.
Let's go. Let's go.
And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There's no flaw in his game. Being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim via lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me. I think we complement each other very well." Back to you, BA.
Right, 21-27. Thanks a lot, Allie. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Ayton finds Edwards, and they double up Edwards. Hachimura up top. The 3. Lively grabs the miss.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
It's blocked. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And, of course, there's Dallas, back 10 games.
When I look at the Lakers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now,
let's go.
More at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Dallas making a change here. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeAndre Ayton. Here's Marshall. Here's Davis. And no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Here's Edwards. James, left side. From deep, Reeves. Second shot opportunity.
And one Reeves, he's showing it kind of broke.
Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 6 in the quarter.
You gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence.
I got that look. I got that look.
When you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
That's
his first foul. Exum's checked in for Dallas. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Washington passes to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Exum's got his first points of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And it's Hachimura missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Exum. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Reeves. Thompson against Ayton. Here's Exum. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Gafford. And he makes it on the layup. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. All right, stick around. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
One possession at a time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the
What the
same.
fuck are they doing?
On the court right now for Dallas. We've got P.J. Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the point. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Hachimura. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Free throw good. Hachimura. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Davis.
Well, it's a great sign when the jumper is falling for Davis.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
It's James on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hachimura. And there's 2. Work on the glass.
Let's go.
And the Lakers lead by 15.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the hunt. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you for that, Allie. Both free throws good from Gafford.
40.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And for Ayton, protecting the rim is a big deal for him. I want to see a lot more of this.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Edwards. Inside. Here's Hachimura.
Let's go.
Slammed in by Hachimura.
40.
PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined
McWhort.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Now Washington. To the inside. Irving. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
2.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself. Really, in any situation, Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. The putback. Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards.
2. Wait, he's done this.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Gets it to go.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Hachimura. Ayton. Oh, the shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. They led by as many as 18.
Oh. Let's score him.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Marshall. And Christie subbed in for Washington. Edwards fires. No problem from 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now Irving. And it's blocked by Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And stolen by Reeves. Oh,
let's go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now Davis. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Russell, the pass to Thompson, to the paint. Outside for Russell. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Russell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Clutch.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Powell's shot is off. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's Reeves outside. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
Don't push it.
Feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
We're going to do it. Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us.
We're for the Pelicans. We're 18-0. The Pelicans 6-14. Before I do that. Hall of Fame. Let's get it. Playing at home.
At the power forward position.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this game.
They did it double. Let's go.
And the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5 down low.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Hachimura, no good. New Orleans with the ball. Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 6. Murray against Edwards.
No way.
Rebounded by DeAndre. Here's Reeves. Murray against Edwards. Back to Ayton. Gets a very good look and converts.
Let's go.
There you go. Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Now here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Queen gets it to go.
4-2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
No one near Reeves as he
Let's go.
in the tray.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Here's Williamson. That's tipped. Edwards with it. Jones covering.
Let's go.
And Edwards
comes
it in.
3.
Taking matters into his
15
own
stop.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
That's a red card.
Murray, the pass to Queen. And Murray now top of the key.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And the basket by Edwards.
Now 4.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ Redick. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. It might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion.
Let's go.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And strong finish by LeBron. Listen, this guy is not intimidated by the level of play in the NBA. That's rare for a rookie.
Now here's Williamson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hachimura, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. From 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wide open look here for Murray, and the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to
14-10. Let's go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A nice shot by Fears.
Success from 3-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Outside Edwards. Ayton sets the pick for Edwards. And Ayton
Let's go.
Throws it down.
15-13. Play smart. Play smart.
Terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Fears. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one misses. Ayton attacking. And LeBron
let's go. 18-13. Let's go. Let's go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Poole with no one around.
Oh.
And it's off from three-point range. Edwards looking it over. Offline with his three. 1 second left.
No way.
Shot missing.
Hey, Billington, let's go. Let's go.
Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Let's build any second quarter. Let's go. Lock in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have
13. Let's go.
Let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Eve Nisi is out there with Bay. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Fears. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. From deep, Reeves.
Let's go.
Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists in the game. And it's Poole with the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Hachimura, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Boston matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The 3 from Poole. The three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 5 points so far.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
And Edwards
with the stop.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Eve Nisi. And a quick look at some of the numbers for LeBron James. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williamson in the post. He's against Hachimura. Lakers leading by 5. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league. Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
For 3, Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Williamson a screen on Reed. And Poole gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Hayes with the screen for Edwards. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Edwards. Coming off 31 points last game. Fears with it. He's picked up by James. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Takes a three. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Pass to Fears. Bay with a screen on Reed. Here's Fears. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We're already seeing what type of burst that Fears has. NBA defenses take notice.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Queens checked in. And Jones subbed in for Trey Murphy. Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. To the middle.
Let's go.
By Hachimura.
What
a finish. Uri's showing off that athletic ability.
Pelicans trail by 5. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Poole's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Queen. Pass to Poole. Front past the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 5. Back to Reeves. Down low. Here's Hayes.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Murray the pass to Queen. Poole against Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 11 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For 3, Edwards. It's good.
30.
He's shooting 6 for 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. James with it. Jones covering. James, good.
40-30. Let's go.
And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Fires from 18. He's off on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And please direct your attention to center court. And
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Pelicans.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
Let's build in the third quarter. Hold the play, let's come back, get you back in there. Come on. Let's start your feet out.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's
let's go.
In at the
What's your 30?
Position. That's the Laker 5.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards against Murray. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Queen. Oh, he blocked it. Flex off the backboard. Reeves finds James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Over Jones. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Murray outside. Pass to Queen. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Nice shot from
4:30. Let's go.
Edwards got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3. He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Williamson, the pass to Queen. Back to Williamson. Launches it. LeBron with the block.
One of those.
Let's go. What's the 30? Let's go. Let's go. Stop.
Play by the young guy. James showing us what this rookie can do.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Edwards with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hachimura, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Kicks it out to Jones. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Hachimura. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Pools checked in for Murray.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin.
Let's go.
It's good. Hachimura's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williamson kicks to Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
For 3, Edwards. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Jones. Over to the left wing. No good on the triple. Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Wasted no time on that.
Let's go.
And that's 20 points for Clutch.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
Backcourt.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hayes checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Herbert Jones. Outside Edwards. Hachimura setting the pick for Edwards.
Let's go.
By Hachimura.
Let's go.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fears with it. Edwards defending. Now Fears. 6 points for him. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 8 points for him. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
Oh, great play by James. Runs into some hard NBA-level defense. Still gets the shot off.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Trey Murphy. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Reeves. Watch the screen. To the paint. It's tipped.
Let's go.
By Hachimura.
Let's go.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. The kick out to Poole. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice pass outside. Poole with just a great feel for the game.
For 3, Edwards drills it from outside.
63, right back.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. And so
into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blow. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 7-4 now for the Pelicans. They've got Fear. Sadiq Bey is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Missi in at the center position. Here's Poole, and down it goes.
6-40. We're good.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
Now here's Edwards. Got a lot of room. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Pass to Fears. They set the screen.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Edwards dishes to Hayes.
Let's go. Let's go, 40. Let's go.
That's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Fears. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
New Orleans making a switch here. Misi's checked in.
Number 21.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Let's go.
Edwards at 31.
Let's go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Edwards with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in, and Jones subbed in for Bay. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
10-4.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. Hayes.
Let's go.
Throws it down.
Let's do 45.
This is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Murray looking around. From the top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop.
2-47.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hachimura with a screen on Murray. Edwards finds Hachimura. Reeves outside. Hachimura the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Hachimura setting the pick for Edwards.
Let's go. 10-4-47.
That's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Here's Williamson, and so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
What's the clock right here?
Edwards against Murray. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth.
Let's go.
Throws it down.
That's a game.
How you lead a team, literally.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the
Backcourt.
fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Edwards passes to Hachimura.
Let's go. 1-8-4-7. Let's go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for
He's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Will it go? Edwards against Murray. Williamson looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's James, and another assist for him.
15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Murray. And here's Jones. Covered by LeBron. Lets it go from deep. On the basket by Jones. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Edwards inside. Murray on him. And that one is off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Thursday, Chartel.
Along with Craig Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation.
Sunday. Oh, never mind.